Almost 1 year ago, I uploaded a series of videos going over my roster at 3,000 hours, so viewers and I alike could use it as reference for what an account could look like with that much time poured in. I am here a year later to do that exact thing with an additional 4,000 hours added on. I am now at just over 7,000 hours played, and a lot of things have changed. Please keep in mind, 7,000 hours could look like many different things, depending on if someone focuses more on PvP/GVG, hell rating, life skilling, playing many characters, or only playing one. With all that in mind, let's go ahead and get into the video. Today, I'm going to be talking about my Destroyer. Now, my Destroyer has been a character who's been with me for quite some time and has gone through his fair share of ups and downs, no longer being in the main 6, but he is 1580. Yeah, pretty lucky up to 1580. I've been playing him in quite a lot of content. Con buses, regular con runs, Brawl buses, Brawl runs, Kai and Gel. So I've gotten quite a bit of a better feel for him overall. So we're going to talk about him today. Now, as I have with the previous videos, we're going to start this off with the assumption that you have not watched any of the other ones. So I will go over the roster bound stuff first. 291 roster level. I have deathless titles for all 3 of the hell raids that are available right now. Level 70 Stronghold, Legendary Compass, Legendary Charm, cards LOS 30 and KLC 18, as well as book values here for demon damage and anything else if you are curious. But now we can look at the armor. His quality is pretty mediocre because I have, aside from his weapon, because I haven't really tapped his armor. He wasn't in the main 6 for quite a while. I was having some struggles with him, so I wasn't really tapping his armor. I didn't really feel like he needed it, but his weapon definitely did go up. 94 quality is very solid, and usually the main build I play is the gravity training build with Rage Hammer 1. This is the jewelry that I got for it. I got this quite a while ago, and I have been looking to try and upgrade it to try and make it a bit stronger, have a bit more spec, but because he's not really a main 6 character, I haven't wanted to prioritize that yet, because I am still planning on honing a soul eater in a few weeks, and then I have plenty of characters that need to go up to 1600, so that is just not very high on the priority list right now. But yeah, let's talk about Destroyer. Right, I play Entropy, I play gravity training, and he is one of the few characters that actually does not feel great in the current set of raids, because especially with gravity training, you need to land quite a number of bonks in order for you to be efficient or have good damage, and it's very hard in a lot of the raids, whether it be because you can't taunt or because you just don't get enough time. Once you do taunt, your taunt only lasts for 3 seconds, and the entire bonk mode that you need to land everything is probably closer to like 8 to 10 seconds. So sometimes the boss just turns or leaves or whatever it is. It's very frustrating. If you've never played gravity training, I compare it to like barrage mode, but if barrage was a head attacker. It's pretty annoying in my perspective. And I have watched some Rage Hammer gameplay, and I see people do pretty well with Rage Hammer. I just suck with Rage Hammer. I just do. I don't know. I can't play it well. I suck with Rage Hammer. I play it for some content, but I typically try to opt for gravity training because it is more what I'm used to, what I do well with. I do much better with it than Rage Hammer. I do have a Rage Hammer build, but again, I'm not great with it, so I don't even know if I'll share that. But yeah, these are the engravings: Spirit Absorption, Grudge, Gravity Training, Barricade, Master Brawler, and Rage Hammer. For the gems, he is not a main 6 character. He is 1580, but he's more of like in the main 9 kind of thing. He's one of the characters that I just have 1580, so I haven't opted to get a bunch of level 7s for him yet. I do have 7 on Hypergravity though, because that is like one of the important ones. These are some of the gems that I have. For the skill build that he's using, I have Heavy Crush with these tripods. Heavy Crush is getting some changes as well with the balance patch, so we'll talk a bit more about that after, but these are all the skills I'm using and the tripods I am using with them, if you would like to see. Boom, boom. And yeah, that was one of the reasons that I was excited to even start playing Destroyer again, was that balance patch, right? For gravity training specifically, I mean, and Rage Hammer, right? There's lots of changes to the quality of life with the speed and how fast you can get skills out, which is typically the struggle with the Destroyer. Getting those bonks out, there's so many that you have to get out, and getting like that charged up perfect swing, the charged up Earth Eater, landing all that stuff on the head is not easy when the boss isn't staggered or taunted. So they're speeding up that, they're increasing the damage for it. So I think it's going to be very, very nice. Hopefully it's going to feel much better afterwards. And they're also adding a synergy to Heavy Crush, so you won't need to have a synergy on a secondary blue skill, which will allow you a bit more freedom in terms of blue skills, because you will be able to use ones even if they don't have a synergy on them, right? If you want to opt for a skill that doesn't have a synergy, you can, or just not run the synergy tripod, you can, which I think will be very, very nice. And Heavy Crush is a very high uptime skill, so that'll just be very, 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 very good. I believe they're changing a tripod on it as well. Oh yeah, no, that was for the synergy. And then speeding up Perfect Swing, speeding up Earth Eater is going to be good, because we can opt to use Earth Eater now over something like Earth Wave or Full Swing. And Earth Eater is very nice to use, not specifically for damage on gravity training, but for stagger. It is a super, super, super good utility skill. It has the highest stagger per one skill in the game. I think with the tripods, it's like 255 stagger on one skill, which is insane. So having that in the pocket, and they're speeding up the charge time of it, will make it less dreadful to use. Should be a very good time overall, and I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, but in Kyangel, it can be not too bad, because in Kyangel you can taunt all the bosses, and there's lots of patterns where you can just kind of tank most of the stuff with gravity training to bonk your way through. But Akan is a struggle. Akan is a struggle, I won't lie. Gate 1, not too bad again, because you can taunt, but Gate 2 and 3 can be annoying, especially because some of the bigger patterns that you get openings to head attack on are things like the one shot, right? And when he's doing the one shot in Gate 2 and 3, you can't be in front of him, because obviously you'll die. Those are really big back attack windows that cannot be the same cannot be said for head attackers. But we will see how that goes in the future. I don't plan on doing Voldyke on him on release, but we will see how things go in the future, because right now I'm kind of banking on making a Soul Eater, and I think I'm going to enjoy her. But if I don't, my Destroyer will be the character that I probably move up into the main 6 over my Slayer, because whether I like Soul Eater or not, I have not been enjoying Slayer. So if the Destroyer patch is good and whatnot, he will be going back up into the main 6, but we will see how that goes. Otherwise, that is pretty much everything that I want to talk about regarding Destroyer. If you have any questions about my build or anything like that, feel free to let me know in the comments, or you can catch me on stream, Twitch, link is in the description. I'm live every Wednesday. You can talk to me in chat there. Anyways, it's me, your boy Hyga. I hope you guys have a good one. Peace out.